PennsPeakRadio.com.
Bob Carpenter of the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Bob, how are you?
Good afternoon, Doc. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. And first of all, welcome to the show. Thanks for getting getting back to us, and also getting us a little time with the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. The show is coming up September 21st, right here at Penn's Peak, and we're all certainly excited about it. And I don't know, Bob, you're a longtime member, and you're still at it. As we talked right before we went on the air, I mean, you're still doing in upwards of 90 shows a year.
Yeah, that's what we're doing this year. We're still keeping at it. Knock on wood.
Yeah, how about it? Well, you guys have been doing it a long time, and when I say the resurgence, you guys have always been there, but it's like the things are coming full circle. I mean, you have a younger bunch, you have new people that are coming into the fold with the style of music that Nitty Gritty Dirt Band is doing, and it's kind of like now you got a whole. You got to keep going, guys, because now you got a whole new breed to bring into the fold,
Well, at our shows, we always thank the parents for forcing their kids to listen to the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Now, let me, I guess, touch base on a few things. First of all started out in the West Coast, right?
Started out in the West Coast, absolutely. Yep, in Long Beach, California. Back in 1966, back in the 1900s.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? I mean, you guys, it started out, I mean, as most should know, if you have any history on the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, but I mean, you started out as kind of like a jug band or a roots band. I mean, you played the washboard, you played the the stainless steel galvanized tub. I mean, that was all part of it, right?
Yep, absolutely. Those instruments were cheap back in those days. It's what everybody could afford.
All right. I guess nowadays the music that the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band is putting out, and reliving all the great classic stuff from Fishing in the Dark to Mr. Bojangles, all of them that we've come accustomed to, The Broken Road, Will the Circle Be Broken, yada yada yada, and the list goes on and on. But nowadays, I mean, I think you fall under maybe the label, which is Americana, more than country rock. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
Well, over the years, our label has changed many times. We're just happy to have a label. Whatever label we have is just fine with us. We're basically playing the same music we've been playing our whole career.
Right.
Bojangles came out on pop radio. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, it was country, and who knows what. Then our music is called roots music. I think that the genres have changed, what's contained in the genres. So as they had to rename sort of what we've done and bands like us do and artists like us do. So it's okay with us. Whatever it is, it's good.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, I'm all in agreement. It's how things have changed, and then they start classifying things a little differently. But I mean, the face of the certainly Nitty Gritty Dirt Band stays the same. And earlier we were talking about Fishing in the Dark here just a couple of seconds ago, and here it is. And check it out, the website, guys. nittygritty.com is a website for up-to-date information and the tour dates and everything that's going on with the band. But
also, if I could interrupt, if people want to sort of like travel with us on tour, we post pictures almost every day while we're touring on our Facebook page. So they can hop on there and see where we're at and what we're up to all the time.
I'll tell you what, and let's just make a note of that with some of the pictures that are posted from the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band Facebook page. Absolutely incredible. Some of the Montana big sky pictures. I mean, it's crazy. Beautiful, beautiful pictures. You're bringing everybody into the fold with you guys on tour. You know that, because I spent some of my radio show here this morning in between song sweeps going through some of your pictures, and they're good, and you kind of you bring everybody in there.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you like them. I think it's fun for people to see where we're at do while we're on the road.
Yeah.
So, So it's a little cheap vacation for everybody to sort of come along with us.
Yeah, how about it? And check it out, because Bob is right. Absolutely amazing. Bob Carpenter of the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, and hanging out here with us for a little bit. The Fishing in the Dark, we just talked about that. Released by you guys, 86, 87, and a testament to the lifestyle that country musicians still love to sing about today. And we're talking about Fishing in the Dark as one of the top 100 country songs.
Yeah, it's funny when we went in to record that song, people always go, did you know it was a hit? It's like Bojangles. Did you know it was a hit? Absolutely not. It was cut on a record. It was a last-minute thing. The only song that we thought was a hit when we recorded it, as we were listening back to it, was that song. We had a feeling.
Yeah.
That's the only one, I think, in our career that we've gone, I bet you that's going to be a good song.
Yeah. It's. I think you can tell. What's the latest? What's coming up for the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band? Here in the near future. I mean, what's on the horizon for you guys?
Well, we're taking a little break right now for a couple weeks. This is the longest period of time we've had off since the start of the summer, and then we'll go back on the road in September. We got 13 dates in September and 15 dates in October, and then October 26th, I'm going to burn all my clothes in my suitcases, and we probably won't go back out on the road until late winter, early spring of next year. We're planning on getting into the studio to do some recording the beginning of next year, we hope, and that's what's going on with us. How
about with everything that you guys have done? Is there a box set in the future for the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band?
We've talked about that for a long time, and what happens in the conversation is everybody goes, well, the box set is usually the thing that happens when you get done recording, and I don't know that we're done recording yet. So, it's definitely something we want to do, but, time keeps going by and it doesn't get done, but if there's something that we're planning on it at some date to do that, yes.
Yeah, and how was it when you can reflect back and being around a person like Levon Helms with everything that's going on there when you guys were there and on the ranch, and how was that experience up there for you guys?
Oh, playing the Ramble was wonderful. We've known Levon for quite a long time. He recorded on Will the Circle Be Unbroken 2 with us. And to get up there and play the Ramble, we hung out in his kitchen and talked about the old days. And, I've been a fan of the band's and a fan of his since way back when I went to see that group. I saw them at the Academy of Music in Philadelphia, where I grew up way back in the late 60s. So I was a long-time fan. And to finally get a chance to record and play with him and do that thing up in Woodstock was really, really great experience.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, and we're just coming off the anniversary of that from just a couple of weeks ago with Woodstock that we remembered here on the show. But you can tell that you guys still have that desire, and let's face it, after doing it, you've been with them 30 years?
A little longer, I think. I started working with them around 1975.
Yeah.
And the other three guys that are out on tour with us now, they're all original guys from 1966. So it's still a core band, and I've been around for like most of the career.
Yeah, and you can still you still love doing what you're doing, but you get to that point where you're just so comfortable anymore, and you can tell even with this interview, and you're there and loving it.
It's fun to play music. That's why people like to play music.
Yeah, right.
It's the travel, and you sort of grind your teeth and go, okay, take your shoes off, put your belt on the conveyor belt. But it's not a big sacrifice to make considering what you get on the back end.
Yeah, how about it? Isn't it the truth? I'll tell you what, it's going to be an incredible show. September 21st. It's a Friday night right here at Penn's Peak, and it's just going to be a great experience. And I'll tell you what, seasoned guys, Bob Carpenter, the rest of the guys, Jeff, Jimmy, and John, right here, man. It's going to be good.
I just wanted to mention to anybody that's listening that when we show up there and play, we're in the 2 hours that we're on stage, no matter what sort of, when they were introduced to the band or what part of our music they like, they'll get to hear it. We do everything from all 5 decades of recording, and we do something from each of the 3 Circle albums. We do Cajun music, we do bluegrass music, we play the country hits, we play, of course, all the way back as far as Bojangles. We do 1 or 2 things off the CD that we released a couple years ago. So we go through the whole career and do it a little bit from every part of it.
That's awesome. I mean, and that's what people come to expect. I mean, they want to hear that. They want to hear the Fishing in the Dark and the Bojangles songs and the rest from Will the Circle Be Unbroken and the Broken Road. They want to hear all that and everything else in between. And that's awesome that you have an idea of what you're coming to see on September 21st. And I'll tell you, Bob Carpenter, certainly a pleasure. Know a lot about you, and certainly spectacular musician that you are. And I wish you guys continued success and some still great memories on the road. And to see the road, you can go to their Facebook page, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band Facebook page, and they bring you right into the fold on the road. So, Bob, I guess safe trip, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. And
look forward to seeing you. Thanks for your time today. I appreciate it.
Listen, thanks for yours as well. And like I said, all the best. And how's the weather out there on the West Coast right now? Are we doing all right?
We're cooking right now, but it goes from like chilly, unseasonable to too hot, depending upon what day you open your eyes. But right now, we're being entertained by the earthquake swarms.
Oh, really?
Some other wonderful little thing that it's an added bonus when you live out here.
Yeah, okay. All right. Maybe there'd be a song about that coming up for the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band down the road. I don't know.
I wrote one on our last CD called Earthquake. So would be I'm way ahead of you.
Yeah, that's good. Here's one for an idea. How about if you can't have fun, don't get up? That would be a good song.
That sounds like an anthem to me.
Bob Carpenter, an exclusive, and the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Please do not miss them. They are that good and humble, if I might be able to say. It's kind of like they got that whole country roots. It runs deep, and it's going to be a great show right here at Penn's Peak coming up in September. So, Bob Carpenter, again, continued success, safe trip getting here, and we'll see you all real soon.
Thanks, Doctor. See you all in a couple weeks.
You bet, man. See you later. Okay. There you are, Bob Carpenter. And listen, guys, as we roll through it, how can we not do this one? It's like one of my all-time favorites, and I'm digging it with Fishing in the Dark from the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. All right, don't miss the show. It'll be one you're going to want to see. Right.
PennsPeakRadio.com